Have you ever had one of those aha moments? You know, when you realize the answer you've been seeking is right here, and you just know it feels right. I had one of those recently. For the past couple of years, people have been asking me, what exactly is it that you do? And I would say, well, I integrate my 35 years of experience as a physical therapist with training in somatic psychology and nervous system resiliency and trauma release exercise to help people tap the power and wisdom of their body to rewire their nervous system and reset their mind. And yes, all of that is true, but I'd really been wrestling with the way to articulate the essence of my work in a concise and compelling way until one day it just organically rose in me and I said, I help people cultivate beingness. I went on to explain that beingness is that elusive state of our nervous system where we're regulated, our bodies work well, we have great sleep, strong immunity, good digestion. Emotionally, we feel content, happy. Mentally, we're clear, curious. And in that essence state, we feel connected to ourselves and others. Beingness is the state of our nervous system that is the antidote for our survival nervous system. You know, fight, flight, fawn, freeze, fold. But it makes sense we've been getting stuck here given our collective trauma of the pandemic, wars, political division, environmental crisis, and the economy. Not to mention, we live in a society that values producing, going, doing, striving, achieving, over authentically being ourselves. Humans are craving this beingness. In 2022, we spent $18.6 million on self-help books. 47 million Americans sought mental health therapy. That doesn't count the ones that couldn't find it or afford it. The psilocybin industry is expected to surpass $10 billion by 2027. We use float tanks and infrared saunas and yoga and sound bowl healings. And all of these things are valuable if you have the time, the access, and can afford it. I have an idea of how we can cultivate our own beingness. It's called a Be Me break. It's free, it doesn't take much time, and all you need is your body. Your body's your superpower. It's where your nervous system lives. We're constantly bringing in this moment-to-moment information and sending it to our minds, whose job is to process it and respond. The problem is the processing goes through our past. If we've had any stress or trauma in our lives, it makes sense that our minds are really working hard to help us survive and looking out for any kind of danger. Think of your mind as a scared child trying to figure everything out all by itself. But it doesn't have to. We have our whole being here. I coach people to embody authentic alignment, getting the gut, heart, and head on the same team. The body language of this alignment is so powerful because we're telling ourselves and the world the story that we're safe, grounded, resilient, stable, supported, strong, open, and present. That we trust our gut, we follow our heart, we have our own back, and we hold our head high because we feel connected and authentically aligned with the core truth of who we are. Now, practicing these Be Me breaks helps rewire your nervous system when you do them for just a few minutes, 2 to 5 times a day. Cultivating these moments of beingness start to stick in your body and they stack up. And after time, it reminds us that being isn't a place that we visit, it's innately who we are. As we start to live more in this state of being, we not only immensely improve our own health and well-being, but we become a resource, rippling safety, love, compassion, and connection out to other beings, reminding them of their beingness that further ripples out. This is how we become the change we want to see in the world. My name is Megan Mosley, and I would be honored to share this idea on your TEDx stage.